quick tweet about it. Because... yeah. I'm just gonna... It's time to go back to the MSQ for Endwalker. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Now I'm just going to make a just announcements to be not announcements. My stream thing. Yep, you guessed it. I am live again today with even more Endwalker. Lol. There we go. I feel so bad for my Discord because it's just like, yes, we're just going to I'm just gonna casually at y'all again for some more Endwalker. Oh my god. It's so tangled. I really need a new headset. Preferably one that doesn't tangle. This is rude. Actually, I kind of need to go reset. There we go. Okay, by the way, we are back where we did leave off for the MSQ, so it's, yeah. If you're returning, don't worry, I didn't go on ahead. Everything is emotional, though. This, like, really didn't need to start off as such a banger, honestly. The Rising... is it Stones? I think it's Rising Stones. Sands? Rising... wait, it might be Rising Sands. No, I'm thinking of the Waking Sands. Anyway, never mind. Huzzah! I know my care. There we are. Talk. The Aetheryte looks different from how I remember it. Well, no shit, you haven't been around for like how many years, even though it's been like barely any time within Eorzea time? Like, please. Please. It's been a while since you've seen it, so yeah. Of course it doesn't look the same. Oh, I got another... Did you see something? Oh, no, he didn't say anything. Krill! An unusual shape. Yeah, it is very unusual if you, like, let me look at you. I sure, however, it's a perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide I am, I should... oh, wait, I want to turn this music up a bit more. Because, oh, it's so good. Just let me know if it's too loud. Because if it is too loud, well, for obvious reasons, just let me know. I want you guys to be able to hear me. But, I think it's fine. I think. I can't tell. Looking at the, volumes in OBS, it looks good. So, I'm assuming, yes, it is good. I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its very much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlene stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. Oh yeah, wasn't it something that, like, Charlene made? Deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan etherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northwest to Allegor, Charlene's largest marketplace. Oh, hello! Hello, Kai! How's it going? I'm just playing some more Endwalker. Yeah, and I already attuned myself to this, but look at this oh my god, I can't really get a good view of it. The camera's whack, but it's such a weird shape. Great, thanks for asking. Oh, I'm good. I just ate dinner, so I'm stuffed. I am, well, yeah, I literally just been trying to make dinner for like the last 2 hours. And I finally ate, and oh god, I feel so much better now. I was yeah, you just gone all day without, well, a good chunk of the day without food, and all you had in your body was coffee. That's how I was feeling. Oh, I had burgers. Burgers with some caramelized onions on it, and cheese, of course. You can't forget the cheese. Oh shit, I want to walk. Yeah, come on. It was super yummy. Oh, so good. Okay, come on, guys. We're just gonna go around everyone. Can you come into the circle? Awesome, you guys can come into the circle. Biker. Oh, they're one of my favorite things to make because not only, oh god. Oh lord, my chat. Sorry, one second. I just realized I need to fix the chat on my, timeline, not my timeline, but on my, I think I messed something up with the streaming tools, my overlays, edits. Text settings. I guess that's too big. How does it look? Oh, no, oh, that's right. I have to hit save, don't I? Oh, yeah, I just refreshed it. Oh, you should go get some burgers if you can. Highly recommend it. Discuss. Speaking of etherites, those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mistress Chitaru informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for teleportation costs as part of our duties, but I find the old habits hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out necessary paperwork. Baby! Oh, you can finally join. Oh, did you get on 14 today? Finally? Or, Ooh. Nah, not today. Ah. Oh, wait. JK. You meant me. You as in me. That's what you meant. I can't read. This morning. I mean, nothing's stopping you with having a breakfast burger. You could always have, I was gonna say one of those morning sausage sandwiches. What are they called at McDonald's again? McSausages? No. What are those called? They're like sausage patties with eggs, and you can get them with bacon. What are they called again? I literally forget. No craving hot dogs. Beer me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I literally forget what they're called now. Are they called mixed sausages? Are they just called mixed sausages? Oh yeah, they're just mixed sausages. Okay, I had to Google it. I had to. I was like sitting here like wondering what the hell are they called? I don't like eggs, so I just get it just with bacon on it and cheese and the sausage patty. This is the entrance to the confluence. I have no doubt that their expertise will provide useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. I never know what they're called. Apparently, the thing I'm thinking of is mixed sausages, and that doesn't sound right, but but that's what they're called, apparently. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I know I can run, but since I'm walking with them, I want the good old experience of walking around a city. Because, you know, in video games like this, you just run and rush through, and you never really get to take in the sights. God. Seeing Charlian is so wild because we've seen buildings like this before. But the buildings were all in the Javilian hinterlands, which were all broken and destroyed. So it's so interesting seeing buildings that I can very much see not just the hinterlands, but also reminds me of oh god, what is the place called? The cat on your head. Yeah, the cat, yeah. See? it's actually someone made a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV assets, and they had a fat cat, and I wanted to have the fat cat because it's my favorite minion. The only thing is so I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it on my head. Actually, you know what? No, I want to remove that outline. It looks weird. Yeah, but yeah, the cat is in game, and I absolutely love it. It was worth the 2 mil that I spent on it originally. I bought a few for my friends, and they were like 1 mil each. They were like, "Oh my god, you got me the fat cat." I'm like, "Yeah, I hope you enjoy it." Casually just be like, "Here, I just bought you a 1 million gil worth of minion." Yeah, 2 million mil. It cost that much when I got it, and I was just like, you know what? Impulse buy. Anything worth cracking my coin purse for today? Well, yeah, how about you pay me 2 million so I can have that money back from the fat cat? Welcome to the Algor, where you can find wares made in Charlian, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from various research institutes, but I think that practice has finally died out for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. You must head back to the Etherite Plaza, follow the path north, and then climb the stairs up to that imposing building on the very top. Oh, Lord. I can only imagine what that building is. And I'm scared to know what the building is, because I know exactly what it's going to be. Well, more like I have a very, very good idea. Oop, there's water there. What? Oh, I had a weird glitch. What? Are you still? No, okay, no more water walking. Okay, good. This place is just so beautiful. I absolutely love Charlian so far. Oh, what a gorgeous little area. Yeah, her walk is very sassy. The funny thing is, you know, actually, I think they changed it. I want to say they changed the walk for her, for Ara, because her hands used to be kind of flared out, and it looked a lot different from... Maybe they just changed how the hands look. Because, anyway, let's just go back to talking to these guys. Discuss the water features. This is the Nymphium, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Charlians, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the Great Flood, which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thalak's divine Ewer. The reason you see abundance of fountains throughout the city, and the propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Oh my god, they're really, really trying to stretch my knowledge of words. These little decorative features are typical of Charlian architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. Oh, that's literally all you have to say about the water. The water features are gorgeous. I will definitely G-post there. Yeah, her hands used to be like more flared out. I think they actually changed the animation, which is very, very interesting. Which, I'm not going to complain if they want to change the animations, but... No, they definitely changed the animation. Because I remembered how cute her walk used to be. What an innervating breeze. A touch biting, perhaps, but pleasant nonetheless. This grand structure before you is the Rasta. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a form of elected representations would deliver orients and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. Can we? Oh, we can! The vista put me in mind of my arrival on the first. Those who gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired from my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of. The great city of Charlian. And bit by bit, those buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium, and I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east, continue straight ahead. Yes, I knew exactly that this was going to be where the fucking farm was. But God, look at that view. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Charlene's gore. Oh my God. Oh, this is better than what I ever thought this was gonna be. Oh my God. Oh, I need to head down the stairs and head over here. Yeah, 90% of this is just gonna be me admiring the view, crying over the music, and probably just being an emotional wreck. This game is going to murder me. Is this on or off? Oh, that's off. Okay, good. Also, fun fact, if you stray too far from these NPCs, like Graha and Kryle, they will, it will end this whole scenario thing. I wonder if I could redo this at a later date. That'd be fun. This neighborhood is home to the highest echelons of Charlean society. I never did feel comfortable enough to wander these streets on a whim. Bruh. Bruh? Bruh what? We arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore to the Archon Nimcrifith built their first homes. This game is so much work. Well, to be fair, this is their first time actually implementing these NPCs like this. But also, I just want to walk. For scenario... Well, I don't think it ends completely because the thing is that if you do decide to part ways, you just need to go back to the beginning, talk to them again, and bring them back to the place where you left off in the scenario, in this thing. But the thing is when I first did this, it said that be careful because if you get too far away, they will despawn and go back to the beginning, but you can just start over. Because if I just hit part ways and then I went all the way back to where they start, I can just walk them back all the way over here. I feel like in different areas it would make a lot more sense on why you have to be careful, but this is just the main city, so... Also, this is supposed to be a tour, so you're supposed to be looking a grand tour of Charlean, so... In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and oldest Charlean families. You'll see that that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance from the time being. And with that, we bring our little Charlean tour to a close. I hope it was proven to be entertaining and an enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baljan Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raya? I played for a short time. It was fun, but got tired. Yeah. The one thing is you really gotta be committed to doing the story, because that's where 90% of the content is, and I messed up the text. God damn. Save. There we go. Damn it. Okay, now the text should be readable. But because I hit save, it refreshed the chat on the screen. How cute. But I want to see the house. Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, and then follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct. After you, Serenity. Okay, but wait, is this House Levier right here? Oh shit, yeah, that's just the Levier household right here. But they do run after you, so it's not like the end of the world. You have to, like, get significant distance from them. Oh, I kind of spoiled myself. There is a story here. Oops, let's, well, I'm not surprised that there's a story here. Oh, by the way, if you have access to the Levier estate. So if I were to use this, right, to teleport here, or here even. Oh, I'm not teleported. If I teleport here, it should cancel them following me. You have lost sight of Graha. Speak to him again to reform the party. Yeah. Why did I do that, you ask? Well, I wanted to show you what would happen. Also, if you log out, it also resets it. But because I'm here on the quest, it would stay on that part till I finish it, so. Yes, there are still places to go and things to show you. Come along. Oh, I have. Hey, well, you're just taking your damn time. Come on, guys. How do I even get there? Oh yeah, let's just go around. Okay. Nerble. Okay, you know what, actually. Let's just run. I'm actually getting tired of, walking. It's so not that it's, like, really slow. But it's slow. I really love how they designed this area. Okay, we will talk in a second. Let me... Yay. This is it! The Baljian Annex. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is a Baljian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. The music is so good. They, what's his name? Soken really nailed this. It is so good. I'm back, and I brought Serenity and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. Look, listen to this background music. It's so good. It is so good. What the hell? Oh my god. I could just sit here and listen to the background music all day. They really nailed it. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Serenity. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika Sunjika? Oh my god, I probably mispronounced that so horribly. It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ijoka Sunjika, an administration officer for the students of Balajan. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Jaka. Aka? Oh, yes, Arika. I read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take... You know what? So, I feel like they added this in, so if you didn't do Arika, they wouldn't mention that he had a cousin that helped with, Eureka's expedition. But if you started Eureka's expedition, you would probably get what I got. But if you finished it, you probably got different dialogue. Wow. Sorry, no, I love it when they do that. And because there's actually just one point that if you talk to Alize, but you haven't done the Binding Coil of Bahamut raids, she won't spoil it for you when she returns to the Scions. During Stormblood, she won't mention any spoilers for it. But if you did complete it, she would comment on it and thank you for helping her with that whole thing. Which is that level of detail. Sorry. I just really love it. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had to visit Charlian, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the annex served as our base of operation. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! There was a whole isle that just fucking vanished. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. I forgot about that plot point. Just a whole isle. A whole isle just poof. All its students. It's like, it's, yeah. Great, it's, how wonderful, I know. It's amazing. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that here we go. Here we go again. Translates this. I think I forgot a letter. Yes, I forgot an H. There we go.
Telephoroi.
Wait, is that correct? Yes, that is correct. Telephoroi. But first, we must ensure that the telephoroi fall. Through that door on the left is the main hall, where we discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. I've had a private quarters prepared for you in the Aderon, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap room's perfect for an afternoon doze, says the cat boy. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. That, oh, my character's outfit? Or... I don't know which costume you're speaking of. It's simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would step into the Arden just to steal a few wings. The little healer. Oh! Oh, yeah, okay. Kryl. Yeah, you know what? I can see it with that outfit, yeah. Looks like a little... it looks like Pikachu. Yeah, I can see it. And thus, they become known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might as well last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. I kinda want to check out the in-room because... yeah. I want to see how it looks. Unless I'm stuck in a cutscene. Oh my lord. Hello. Welcome back, Serenity. Ready for a nap? Sure. Clean sheets and warm blankets await. Rest as long as you like. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love my War Light. Oh. This is not just... what? Oh my... You know what? They just might as well could have just put up a theory board right here. Might as well. What the hell is that poster? Yeah, like, you know, like, let's just put a fucking dining table and a whole study hall in your bedroom. It's not fitting. The poster? Yeah, the poster's wild. Look at these posters. They're just wild. But, like, I love how there's a cute bed right here. And then there's just a dining table. And then, like, 2 study places. One with potions. One with just books. And then whatever the fuck this is. And then there's obviously the summoning bell and then the crystal bell. Ooh, what a crystal bell. I like that. Just copy and pasted something from the other game. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the rooms in the... it is fancy. The in-room in, well, to be fair, okay, no. I take it back. This room makes sense. Because it's meant for students. Now, imagine if every student had a room like this. But instead of it just having one bed, it had, like, you could have roommates. Like, you know what I mean? If you had a roommate or two, and you guys could study at the table, or have lunch at the table, you know? Like, I feel like that would make more sense if that door back there acted as, if this was a door, obviously, if this was a door, like, it acted to, like, the actual bedrooms, where you would have the bedrooms, and then this would be, like, the main area where you and your roommates would hang out, do your studying, cook your food, yeah. Do group projects, etc. The one bed is what's throwing me off for this whole room. Because if it was split up with, like, multiple beds, you know, that would have made a lot more sense. You know? Do you have papers posted on the walls of your room? It was not unusual for occupants to pin up notes or documents and such, and then forget to take them when they went on their merry way. Sometimes it was quite deliberate, though. You might see complaints addressed to other members, or a thank you card for the engrossing literature someone left behind. Beloved traditions that I should know better than to dwell upon if we were to create a future for the students of Belgium and so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be been better if there was a separate, like, room that we could enter that had, like, 2 to 4 beds that were all sectioned off. So, yeah. I don't know, I would have designed it a bit differently, but I feel like they had limited space to work with. So, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Though, oh, like I was saying, the in rooms and Shadowbringers made a bit more sense because we were given a VIP room basically, and it was actually more like a hotel kind of area. Not hotel, I guess yeah, hotel would make more sense, but inn. It was obviously a very, very fancy inn, and there was a giant table there with loads of food. The thing is that they were very, very thankful for us and us helping them, and we were trapped within the first. So, when we got a room, and every time we went into a room, they always made sure we had dinner served, breakfast served. It was like fancy, okay? We were VIP status. So, it made sense why we had such a gorgeous room with such, like, with like a dining table, and then there was, I want to say there was like other things in there too. Like, it was gorgeous, but it made sense for the reason why. This Charlian one just makes no sense. It's wild. It very much looks like oh, you know what I just realized? Wait, did I ever say thank you for the raid? You know what? Oh wait, no, you did raid me forever ago. Never mind. That was at like 4 p.m. Oh my god. I was like looking at my activity feed, and it was just like, oh, you raided me. I'm like, wait, what? And then I realized, no, that was like 3 hours ago. Never mind. That was like 3 hours ago. And this is the main hall. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? That looks like a moth. A moth girl. Yeah. Yeah. That was unfortunate timing, honestly. Very, very unfortunate timing. But thank you so much for it still. I appreciate it a lot. But, it looks like I'm trying to remember where I've seen this before. I'm actually going to screenshot it and send it to one of my friends and ask if they remember. Stare in. Yeah, it's, oh, well. Oh yeah, NG pose. Yeah, she is thick. She is thick. Ooh, breakfast. Yummy. Ooh. Oh wow. Is that? Oh wait, that's the. Oh fucking hell! Just get on the thing, please. And then this. Oh. Oh, I think I know what this is. The Muggles? So, we learned about this in Heavensward, right? That there's Muggles who live in the sky. And that's what's called Moghome. And apparently the Muggles who live in Gridania Forest were like, our ancestors came from the sky, but it was like it was a thing that they forgotten about for a while. And this is basically just that legend, but the legend is true because the Muggles from they were originally from Moghome, which was quote unquote in the sky, and then they came down to Gridania Forest. I remember that. That was actually a plot point. And then that top one looks like... I can't remember where that is from, but that's cool. And then that looks like a interesting map of your... Is that just Charlian? I can't... It's really hard to tell because it's so small. Oh. Oh yeah, no. Huh. Yeah, sorry, I'm just going to take a moment to look at all these, because I think some of these might be concept arts and actual official things that we've seen before. Oh yeah, because that one right here is, I think, oh fuck. I think that might be a concept art of the Crystal Tower or something. And then we have... obviously Eorzea, and another map, yeah, okay. I don't know, I like looking at silly details like that. One of my friends said the moth girl creature, looks like something out of Bravely Default. Feeling refreshed and alert? Our colleagues should be wandering in soon. So I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. And as we wait for them to join us, I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick, okay? Just give me like 2 seconds. Here, fat cat. Hold that for me. Oh shit. Can I actually put it on your paw? Oh, I can. I can put it on your paw. It's holding it. See? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a drink. Wah! Wah! Oh my god, my card's all tangled. I desperately need a headset. Either I need to get a wireless headset, or I just need a new headset. Or something. Like, I don't know. My friend's trying to, currently get into the game, and it kicked her out when she was at 3K. So, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know how to describe this, because, well, actually, so, for some reason, my core keeps curling up, and no matter what I do, it keeps curling up, and it's... It's annoying. It is really annoying. But the thing is as much as I would love a pair of wireless headphones, there's a pair that I've been looking at, but it costs like $400. Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, no, I don't have that money. I seriously do not have that kind of money. But yeah, this is annoying. Was this one finally gonna be voice acted? Oh, okay, nice.
I was delayed.
It is voice acted. Nice. Okay. I can just auto it.
Oriange. We're all here now. Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Come what may,
I don't know the lyrics.
The Telephoros' plans from coming to fruition.
I started that off with so much confidence.
Gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
I feel like
most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy.
I will say that I have a feeling that the Forum had something to do with the Isle disappearing. That is my theory, and I am sticking with it.
The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous.
Ooh.
Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Actually,
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may depend on it. As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown.
I gotta go feed the pup. You know, I know I just went BRB like moments ago, but my dumbass just realized that it's 7:30 and my dogs want food. I had dinner, now these guys want dinner. Okay, just give me like 5 minutes. 5 bun minutes. I'll be as quick as a bunny. Here, little dude. Hold that for me, please. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I wasn't gone too long. These fluff balls are very, very demanding about their food. Like, super demanding.
The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Favner.
Donna.
Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Oh, this is getting interesting.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
Sorry, I'm trying to untangle this
They
headset.
do, in fact, appear to have
Okay,
a
one
strategy
second.
in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world
Okay,
may hinge
there
on
we
the
go.
results of both.
My headset isn't as tingled now. I had to untangle it.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though
was
it is a great
literally, like,
imposition and an altogether
Choking
too
me
common
in a
one,
sense. It was like
our
so.
efforts would be
Oof.
more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next
Okay.
decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
Or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Will the twins go with me?
Alize and I would also like to help.
Oh
if you would have
no.
us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Okay, you know what? That's valid.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair.
Why can I never just like hang with fucking Alize all the time?
Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
Oh, that's right, he did.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Can I help with both groups?
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request.
Because I want to help both groups.
Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our
Oh
investigations
no.
prove
I have to
fruitful.
go. I have to go to the other city-state, don't I? What's this? What's this? Ooh, that's a gear coffer. Horses, however, are out of the question. I just read that. A wooden chest containing a piece of a tire and possibly some chestnuts if you're lucky. Horses, however, are out of the question. Dun, 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 dun. Damn it, I wanted a horse. Is that better than... Apparently it is ooh. You know what, not the worst top I've seen, but I want my glam back. No! 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 I'm unable to apply glamours here. Sorry guys, I have to go outside to fix my glamours. Old Charlian, the Northern Empty. Okay, there we go. My glam's fixed. And now I can go back inside. I'm just gonna shove everything aside and let's go help with these guys. Wait, no. Decline. Alize, what do you have to say? I still don't understand how a vote can be unanimous. What could possibly convince them all to turn their backs on Eorzea? I love how Serenity's barely taller than Alice. Wait, did she get taller? I feel like she just got, like, slightly taller. I feel like they were shorter at some point. If the form is intent on concealing its intentions, then cursory investigation will avail us little, I suspect. Wow, I'm all stuffy. We need to dig deeper, and with the greatest of care. The process by which the forum members are elected is fair and equitable. Neither wealth nor social standing offers many advantages. As a prospective candidate, but fairly elected or not, Master Matoya still found them all to be insufferable. She finds everyone insufferable. Our tour of the city was a pleasant distraction. I feel more than ready to tackle any challenges of the day. So it's back to Thavenor. Had I known earlier, I would have considered more suitable attire. Though I have read much on the subject of Razadan, this visit shall be my first. It will be interesting to see how the Hanish managed to contend with the tower, different as their magical and technological disciplines are. I love how this one is just like a sausage fest. It's like, look at them. The three edgiest, well, two edgy and a JoJo meme. And then we have 4 smarts plus reckless dumbass. I mean, to be fair, Alize, I bully her for being a dumbass, but she's actually quite intelligent. She's, her and her brother managed to get into the sanctum at a very young age, younger than what is normal. And I believe they graduated at a young age as well. And though her academics aren't as amazing as her brother's, she's very well versed in, you know, fighting and that kind of stuff. To be fair, she knows that she should leave being the book smart to her brother. That gives me the feats. Krill's intent on uncovering the reason behind... Yeah, let's, An unsettling change has come over Charlian, but together we will divine the underlying cause of the form's callousness. As I mentioned before, however, questioning the counselors directly is a fruitless endeavor. They're... I apologize. How they have... They seem to have already come to a consensus as to what and how little they're willing to diverge. which is why I began scouring Charlene's archive of historical records for any hint of the connection to the final days. Suffice it to say that progress has been slow, as there are only so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. But now that I have this band of willing reinforcements, the search shall be proceeded all the swifter. Let us reconvene outside of Numenon, shall we? Exit the annex to the right, and you'll find the archives to the western edge of the woods. Yeah, you guys have too much edge. As much as I love that group of people, I'm gonna save them for a second. Where are they, by the way? Oh. Oh, it's snowing! Oh, tranquility. Oh, this is so... The music with the snow and like this foresty area. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna cry. I'm emotional already. Oh, this is the school! This is the school! Oh, sorry. Ooh, breathe. This is the school that Alisaie and Elfnod went to. The Sanctum. Oh. Excuse me, what is that top? Bonewicka Whispers jacket. Oh, that is sexy. That is sexy. Sexy. I know that exists, which is the funny thing. I know that thing exists. I just keep forgetting it exists. Is that inside already? Can I just head on inside? Sorry, I just got reminded of something in the benchmark, and I'm just like, oh, actually, I kind of wanna bring it up because one of my favorite things to do is to look at like benchmark stuff and trailers to like to like see what they have shown us and to see what we can look forward to. Actually, one second. I'm just going to... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Browser... Oh. Tracked. I'm just gonna pause that real quick. And... Oh my lord. That's fine. I'm just gonna... put it over top of Final Fantasy 15. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Is this the correct way? No, I always get it mixed up. Oh god, that is loud. Oh, one second, let me just mute this. So there's one part in the bed. Don't worry. This will make sense. This will make sense why I'm bringing this up in like a hot second. So because we are going into the what quality is this at anyway? Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, and that was the boat with That boat cutscene. Ah, here. Okay, let me start here. Oh lord, this is loud. So this is us entering Charlene, right? This is the part with Elpenod, and this is where I am right now. This is Charlene. Oh. This is probably a part of the quest here. Oh, that would make so much more sense. Obviously, I don't think this is, exactly gonna happen in, like, cutscenes. But if it does happen... That does happen. I will probably cry. Because it's such a wholesome moment. Okay, back to 14. I just remembered that part. Because it was one of my favorite parts with, seeing him pick up the book. Boy, like, walking in, giving Elfenod a soft smile, and Elfenod's just, like, smiling back. It's just so soft and wholesome. I love them so much. Okay. My directions were easy enough to follow, I hope. In any case, you stand now before the doors of Numeron, Charlene's grandest collection of books and tomes. This building is actually only one entrance, and one of many at that, for the archives of Numenon extend deep beneath the surface like the roots of a tree. The vast halls of the great Gubal Library pale in comparison to the Numenon's endless maze of subterranean chambers. Any citizen of Charlene is free to enter and peruse its shelves. Oh, most of its shelves. Only Archons are afforded access to certain restricted vaults. I dispatched Yostola and Raya to investigate those. Meanwhile, Alize and Elfenod will help me continue my search through the sacks open to the general public. Your status presents more of a problem. As a non-citizen, you are only permitted to browse the first floor here at the entrance. Even so, there should be a number of books which touch upon Charlene history or foreign policy. Your task will be find and study the relevant publications. I promise you, a working knowledge of these subjects will make it far easier to spot the sort of clues we are looking for. Let us be about it, shall we? I told the others to meet us at the stone benches over there once they found some promising tomes. Happy reading! Oh, but I want to go see Graha! So, if I try to go down, will it stop me? Okay, I can't jump down. Oh, hi, yeah. Is there literally no stairs to go down? Are you kidding me? I was looking forward to exploring this, but I can't. It's only one floor. Unfortunately, I'm struggling to find just the right tome. Oh my god. Blue covered book. The title on the spine reads, An Introduction to the Heavens. Read the book. Have you ever gazed at the skies above and contemplated the mysteries contained therein? I speak not of shifting cloud patterns, but the vastness beyond, of the sun and the twinkling tapestry of the night. Some think the dome above us to be an infinite space, yet amongst the leading thinkers of our age, one scholar's depiction of a boundless sea of stars firmly taken root. Alas, This heavenly sea remains an unreachable, unknowable destination. There are few indeed who can explain in satisfactory detail while our own star is believed to revolve around the sun. It was the technologicus of Alg who came closest to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Dalamon and sought to expand our earthbound existence. Having reading their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in this field of study waxed or waned? What if I were to tell you that eternal constellations were arranged differently in the distant past, and that their positions continue to shift almost imperceptibly but measurably as we journey into the future? Would it shock you to learn that the stars drift further and further apart, and may indeed to do so forever? Are you eager to learn more? This book is on the wrong subject. Search for works which contain details on the form or mention the history of Charlian. But what if I want to read more bullshit like that? Well-worn manual. Read the title on the spine reads Forever 20 Summers. Read the book? Yes. My beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever put learning before your health and elected to feed and rest your body as you should? I, too, once engaged in such foolish practices, but one night, engrossed in physiological research, I had an epiphany. For all the world's mystery that drives us to reckless abandon, we have so many very few years of life in which to achieve our goals. Thus, I do share with you this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself is important. It could be 19, 23, or 40. Whatever age you are when you discovered this manual, let that be the age you aspire to remain. Through mindful, healthy living, you will extend the time available to spend upon your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer to grasp the greater truths you pursue. The pages that follow, we will explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, etheriological, and arcane viewpoint. I know it's wrong, but I was interested. I had to know what that book was about. I hope you like my readings of this. The faded title on the spine reads Stewards of Wisdom. During the chaos of the Sixth Umber Calamity, Archon Nuncrifith, founder of Charlian, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon rising a settlement on an island in the northern Empty, he instructed his people thus: renounce the ways of war, and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason. The Charlians took to heart the words of their savior, and thenceforth served as stewards of wisdom. Upon the foundation of the accumulated learning... What the hell is that headpiece? Oh shit. The accumulated learning, they built a homeland like any other. A nation born from strengths of minds rather than strengths of arms. With knowledge of economics came shrewd trading. With knowledge of agriculture came bountiful crops. Engineering brought wells and sewers, ending squabbles over water. Wealth of expertise could be battered to wealth in coin, and more wisdom spread throughout the world, and more mankind as a whole would thrive. And so it was that, no matter the trials and tribulations of the age, the citizens of Charlian would live by their founders' teachings. For the sake of a better tomorrow, for the sake of a brighter star, they would eschew the tools of war, and with knowledge deliver the world. I need to know what that helmet is. Bone Wicca! Oh, it's Bone Wicca again. I think I needed some water after all that reading. after all that reading. Okay. I wonder if we can actually open up more of this area when we get further in. Brightly colored book. Ooh, the story of Charlian. This is gonna be good. Long, long ago, on an island in the northern sea, there lived a Rogagan man, by the name of I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Nunkufus was a student of astrology. He divined that a flood of terrifying proportions would soon sweep over the lands of Eorzea. So, it was that he built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and set sail for the imperiled realm. The flood arrived as foretold, and to their horror, the strangely churning waters drove the people towards the ocean. There it was, however, that Nunkuf's crew hauled them aboard his ark. But the danger had not passed. A towering wave approached, threatening to smash the vessel to pieces. With only moments to spare, Nunkuf wove a mighty spell of teleportation and shifted the entire ship to a safety atop Abaleth's spine. Oh my god. Refugees from the surrounding regions huddled there alongside them, but it was not long before disputes over dwindling supply of food led to violence and bloodshed. Saddened by the sight, Ningavuf gathered to him his crew and his grateful passengers and abandoned the ark to those reddened peaks. They journeyed to the coast, where they built a new ship, intended upon returning to the northern seas. They landed on a beach of an island and settled upon that very spot. That settlement prospered and grew, and in time it became the city of Charlian. We live in to this day. Red covered book. Roads of Old, the colony. Many years ago, on the banks of Salak in the Javalian hinterlands, a Charlian colony once thrived. The settlement was originally established as a mere outpost to study the Ethereal Sea in the year 1311 of the 6th Astral Era. Scholars dispatched to Eorzea found facilities wanting, and their demands encouraged a gradual expansion in the structures and services. As rumors spread of a growing community of academics, the area was further inundated with Eorzean students hoping to share in the renowned wisdom of the Charlians. 50 years later, the Forum passed a motion to recognize what has become a flourishing town as an official Charlian colony. Eorzean students took to the calling of the colony itself Charlian, which led to no small amount of confusion when discussions turned on the subject of the motherland. In response, some Charlian inhabitants, if pressed for the name, would simply refer to it as Emporium. Following the Great Exodosis, however, goblins and treasure hunters claimed for themselves a corner of the abandoned colony and gave it yet another name, Ilshire. Oh, the following chapters go on to introduce the most prominent features of Ilshire. This book does not appear to contain additional information on the Forum or cover the history of Charlian Motherland in greater detail. Bruh, that's actually quite interesting. I would love to learn more about that. I think there's like one more book over here. Ah, right here. This is it. The Voice of a Growing City. In the years which followed the founding of Charlian, civic policy and other matters of import were decided at the a Sela, a public forum at which every citizen was eligible to speak. One second. All this talking is making my mouth feel really dry. So, are you guys enjoying this? Enjoying me reading this out loud? I don't know if anyone else is, like, really interested in this, like, history or whatnot. I love it. Personally, I love it because I finally get to learn more about, reading calms me. So, I hope you enjoy it, despite my tripping over words. I mean, to be fair, there isn't really much to comment on unless you really know what I'm talking about here. But, anyway. You know what? I feel this is kind of random, or kind of off topic, I guess, but, even though I still have trouble with a lot of words, I feel like I got a lot more confident with, reading out loud, just, by streaming, even though I'm, like, tripping over my words a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable now than I did when I was streaming the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Which is a good thing. I feel like that's a really good thing. I'm enjoying myself, so I feel like that's probably what matters the most. As the city's population grew, however, this format became increasingly impractical. The larger number of participants gave rise to an ever longer debate, resulting in significant delays of vital resolutions. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to protract discussions, but the sorry about that. Various measures were introduced in an attempt to... What do you want on my lap? Is that what you want? Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, do you want me to pick you up? Is that what you want? Come on. Okay, everyone, say hi to Miley. Say hi to the pupper. Oh, she's on my lap now. I got a pupper. Okay, yeah. Now let me try to read this for the billionth time. Various measures were introduced as an attempt to curtail proactive discussions, but in the year 201, of the sixth astral era, it was ultimately decreed that Charlian would transition to a new form of governance. The nation would now be led by a body of 99 members, citizens chosen from amongst their peers by means of a nationwide vote. Thus, the forum as we know it today, conceived and created. You have gained fundamental understanding of Charlian history and the foundation of the forum. Head outside to the rendezvous point and await your companions. How fun! Oh, someone's street posing. Waiting. Waiting. The higher, oh higher, da na 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 na, da na Oh shit. Shit! Fuck, I didn't catch what Alice said! I wanted to make sure I bought at least a few promising volumes. Elphanon and Kryl should be along shortly. I was delayed in a similar fashion. Everyone waiting there looking like a cult of... like a cult worshipping a burger. Oh my god. I mean, wouldn't you join? No, actually no. The true cult of Final Fantasy XIV is Fat Cat. Everyone's just waiting there like a cult, worshipping the Fat Cat. The Fat Cat is best minion. Did you know that? Well, now you know. It is the best minion. Sadly, it doesn't show up in the Fat Cat. Yeah, the Fat Cat. With the cat on my head. See? This is Fat Cat. I would love to have a Fat Cat. I really want the plushie. Here, let me see if I can find the plushie. There's a giant Fat Cat plushie that you can get. Like, I mean, it's massive. Like, it's a massive plushie. It's like $200 or something like that. It's ridiculous. See, look at this. Look at this thing. That's a plushie. That's an official plushie. I need this in my life. I love this. I love this plushie so much. It's great. I want one. One day. One day. A part of me is tempted to put, so I have a throne, right? I'm tempted to put that on my throne as, like, a joke gift. That if someone really wants to get it for me, they can, but it's expensive. There's also like mini Fat Cat plushies. I actually made a meme once. Let me see if I can find the meme. It's been a while since I posted it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Nope, not that meme, even though that meme was a real hit. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope, that's just idoluse. Oh. Oh no, I found another meme I made. Oh no. Okay, no, I'm trying to find a meme. A meme. Oh yeah. Okay. So made this meme here. Okay. Oh wait, no. Oops. I didn't save it correctly. There we go. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I'm trying to find the meme I made. And this one. I made this. And it's just 12. Are you making a good choice? 12 Fat Cat plushies. or a next-gen console. Or another thing is that you could do is you could buy 2 giant fat cat plushies, right? And 1 baby. And then you could have a family of fat cats. Yeah. That's a thing you could do. See, I'm big braining it over here. Why buy a next gen console when you can just buy all the fat cat plushies? You're making my brain. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was delayed in a similar fashion. As far as I could see, no titles in the Archon stacks mention the final day specifically. So we have no choice but to start with the tangentially relative tomes, if they're even that. Oh, all I want in life is I actually have one in my FC house, but I would love one in real life. Also, welcome, Chrome. Welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? I hope you are having a good night. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare and share discoveries as we make them. I don't know a lot about reading, but I wanted to stop by and say hi since I saw you stream and won't get to stay though. Oh, yeah, that might be the best idea. But thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I'm still in the beginnings of Endwalker, if that means anything to you. I'm still in the beginnings. I haven't gone very far. It would have been nice to invite everyone to the estate. Plenty of comfortable places to read, and a ready supply of hot tea. Oh, I was always quite fond of reading outside. But it's not about the little pleasures, is it? You miss your home. It's been difficult. After our arrival, we've managed to speak with one of this family's servants and ask how things were. Seems our dear father has instructed the staff that even if Elfenod and I were to return to Charlian, we were not allowed access across the threshold. One thing I keep forgetting is that Elfenod and Alize come from a really high status family within Charlian. Like, sort of those things like you'd be like, oh yeah, they're spoiled, they're rich, but I keep forgetting how high up their family is. And it's not just because of Louis Swall. I've gotten to stage 73, but any coil of Q ultimate took. Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that. But yeah, well, what's oh yeah, you're gonna head off, but I was gonna ask you which server you were on. Because you can switch to a lower population server if needed to. A harsh measure indeed. I hope that our efforts to understand his position and that of the farm will perhaps lead to reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day. I'm certain of it. And what of you, Graha? Have you been able to visit your family? Or do they not live here in the city? Well, my situation is also somewhat complicated. I was raised in Charlian, yes, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Elizabard, in fact, for generations, my people have dwelt in Carvos, the coastal region opposite of the island of Canaver. Alligans founded the city in the fertile land, and by ship brought in the subjugated tribes of the Motit to serve as laborers. Ooh. Of course, the massive earthquakes of the fourth umbral calamity brought an end to the Empire's reign, and when the fifth calamity froze the seas solid, many of the tribes still living in Corvus braved the journey back to Eorzea. My ancestors, however, chose to remain, that they might prevent the remnants of Allagan technology from being misused. Is in Corvus under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years, yes. Some semblance of local culture remains, as is the case for most imperial provinces, but Garleman renamed the region to Locus Amonos. When I was a boy, a nearby town came under jurisdiction of an illustrious imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. House Darnus demonstrated a singular interest in our Allagan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to consider a plan of action. For some time already, voices have been raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allagan eye no longer passed to our eldest children as reliably as it once had. A pure discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to the knowledge and traditions of Alg. As the last child born with the Allagan eye, I was given over to the custody of the friends and the students of Baldachin, who had me registered as a Sharlayan citizen. Never considered. Forgive me, that was an unkind question. Damn, I didn't realize he had such bra. I think this is my first time hearing this. Also, the music is not helping. Da, da, da. This music is so good. I think I'm gonna cry. It is so good. Oh. I mean, Thancred was taken in by Archon Lou as well, was he not? Stories of adopted rafts and rescued orphans are more common along Sharlayan's than you might think. Yet, regardless of our origins, we are all provided with an equal opportunity to learn, and with significant the words. We outsiders can even earn the vaunted title of Archon. Oh yeah, that's right, he has the Archon tattoo. Same with Thancred. This is exactly why I have such a love for this country, and why I wish it to remain a nation of which its citizens can be proud. Here, another good reason to get to the bottom of the form's stubbornness, aside from the trifling matter of our impending doom. To be fair, I love Elsa, so don't get me wrong here. But her father's stubbornness and the form's stubbornness, yeah, I could see where she got it from. Excuse us while we try to make some headway into these books, Serenity. More company should be arriving any moment now. Why do you make it sound like I can't read? None of you need to answer that. Okay? What else do I know of Kovis? Precious little, I'm afraid. I have not returned since Master Gallof first brought me here. I can tell you that Corvusy rebels still seek to slip the yoke of their imperial masters, though the fighting is far less fierce than it once was. Oh, and they have carpets! Flying carpets! The legends are quite extraordinary. Out of all the shit you could tell me, there are others better suited to poring over old history books, so I thought I'd try my luck with more recent events. If I can find anything to better inform the form's baffling behavior. Yeah, save that. Do we have enough carbuncles? Nah, we could never have enough carbuncles. There's a lot of people trying the summoner changes. Oh, go back to that. We've returned with our selections. Although I must say, the pickings were quite slim indeed. Mistress Krill has already flicked through every history book devoted to disasters, and more of a few which barely made mentions of them. As such, we will be looking into research papers on the Emerald calamities, as well as articles written by prominent forum members. Perhaps their knowledge of the final days come from an unexpected source. Good idea. You never know where your knowledge is going to come from. Speaking of which, might I ask you a few questions related to the final days? You know, about fucking time. About fucking time. You know, the thing is, it's like, yeah, we all might have dealt with the final day thing, but who else is better than to tell the story about the final days that happened, right? And someone who had echo memories. Oh, no, not echo memories. Echo flashbacks? Flashbacks via the echo. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah. I feel like the Warrior of Light's like your best friend to ask. I'm the only one here who didn't witness the events of Emerald firsthand, and fear I may be overlooking critical details. Leave it to me. I can tell you all about it. My thanks. And now, where to begin? First things first. What kind of phenomena did the ancients encounter as the final days grew nigh? Wasn't it a complete disable? Oh, wasn't it the? I think they're all correct, but yes, unfounding catastrophe wrought havoc on all manner of life. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing the powers of creation to spiral out of control. Fear and despair manifested in terrible, intangible fashion. Meteors raining from the sky, fire erupting from the ground, indescribable abominations powering the streets. That more or less aligns with my understanding. If only the arts of creation had survived until the present day, we might have something substantial to analyze. The best of our knowledge, however, those techniques are not preserved or passed on. Yostrola submisses that the closest known magic is that of the summoning rituals promulgated by the Asians. Was there aught else of note which herald the approach of the final days? Alphanod, you can answer this one. The entire star was engulfed by disaster all at once. I love that answer. Elfidon, you can answer this one. I think you may be misremembering. As I recall, it was more of a gradual spread. Oops. The Amartine spoke about need. Oh, I'm dumb. I mean, to be fair, he was gonna answer, and you know what? That was 2 years ago. Please. Spoke of a kneading sound that arose from the land itself before a region was visited by catastrophe. We never hear this sound ourselves, of course. Thrust as we were in the midst of the madness. So the ground was crying out loud, you say? To be considered the harbinger of doom, it must have been quite distinctive, and possibly quite loud. I had to speak with one of the Numenon's mammoths and ask after any books which make mention of such a sound. Last but not least, would you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? What definitive action did they take? They summoned Zodiark. Yes, with Ildibus serving as his heart. So many gave themselves in sacrifice to bring him into being. We do not know exactly how Zodiac brought salvation onto the star, only that his godlike were the laws of the nature set all right. Then once the balance was redressed, the ancients offered up a further sacrifice to hear the ravages of the final days. Life sprouted anew, and it was these fledgling souls they intended to render onto Zodiark, a trade that would have allowed them to resurrect the shades of loved ones absorbed by the primal. Or might have, had Vanant and her fellows not manifested their opposition in the form of Heidelin. Thank you, both of you, for a detailed review. I feel more confident now in my understanding of the events. With all that freshly in my mind, it does make me wonder what the Telfro. Oh my god. Where is it? Telephoroi. It does make me wonder what the Telephoroi truly meant when they speak of bringing back the I have an idea of why they want to bring back the final days. So they can finally redo the final days. I hope they bring the final days to these potatoes. Oh my god. No. I was going to say, they're probably going to try to bring back the final days. So they can bring back the people who they originally wanted to bring back. But, okay, you know, JK, no, that makes sense with Emmett Selk. I think that was Emmett Selk's whole thing. I don't know what the fuck Daniel wants to do. But Daniel's just crazy. And then there's Xenos. Xenos is just trying to shove his freaking boner for battle up her ass. That's basically all he's trying to do. There's no other way to describe Xenos. We've seen what they're doing to those towers of theirs. It's forcing people to summon primals. It's a kind of catalyst. Are they attempting to mirror the conditions caused by the unstable creation magics? I mean, I really like the Lullifels. The Lullifels are adorable. Or are they simply using the final days as a figure of speech, a convenient metaphor for the scale of destruction they plan to unleash? Oh, I never thought of that way. Oh, do you mean like the vegetable potato or Lalafell potato? The no, not Krill. Krill's cute though. Krill and Tataru are good. But this is all just pointless conjecture at this stage. Let us return to our attention to the form, shall we? We should keep an eye out for your stroll up, but 'tis time we began studying these research papers. Oh. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, no, you guys just gonna say the same thing? Many forum members are also researchers or professors. They know not of the final days, and that knowledge might surface in their writing. That is my hope anyway. Where's Krill? Oh, Krill's like hidden. It really is comforting to have all these dedicated assistants on hand. Right then, enough chatting, more reading. Okay, not all Lalafells are backstabbers by nature. Also, I love that Diana. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so adorable. I gotta stretch my toes. I'm getting a little... Yeah. I'm sorry, Miley. I'm sorry, Pepper. She got upset because I moved. Do not give this... Not give me this, not all levels. Taru and Kryle would not backstab us. Am I the last one, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. We elves have been trying to make ends meet for millennia. Millennia. Is that how you pronounce it? Millennia. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I think. But I want to get your hopes up. If you recall, Ariane learned of the source's reflections from the Guron oracles, force potential to cause panic and confusion that Tom deemed or sorry about that. Okay, now, how do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce? Oh, it's a. How do you, oh, fuck, I'm spelling it completely wrong. See. Okay.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha? Apocrypha? The hell does that word mean? Apocrypha.
Go put one of your
Okay. So how do you put
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha? Okay. Apocrypha and sealed away in the great Gerbil library. This is less likely that knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on the shelf for any curious scholar to find. It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet when he confronted Master... Oh my god, words today! Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Okay, you know, that makes a lot more sense. Honchafont with knowledge of the fuck. I can never pronounce the fucking name for no. No, I always mess it up. I always mess this up. I don't know why I keep messing this up.
Telephoroi.
Oh wait, no.
Telephoroi.
Telephroid. I don't know why I can never remember how to do... Yeah. I don't know why I can never remember that one. And... oh, there's so many long words in this series. Oh, yeah, he seemed adamant that the forum would know if the final days were truly... Yeah, they say that. They say that. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the forum's behavior is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. You know, that's a very, very good, assumption that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Rip. Y'shtola, you should hear me reading right now. You don't want me reading. Okay. Is this cutscene over yet? Okay. I'm just gonna BRB real quick. Just give me like 5 minutes, okay? Okay, sorry. I am back. Sorry about that. You labor for what feels like an age as you stole his research assistant. Okay. God, I wish I could like remove people. That'd be nice. Cause it's so busy here. Thank you for your help, but I think I can manage the rest without your assistance. If I were you, I'll steal a few quiet moments for myself. Well, Krill needs me. Oh dear, you look exhausted. But what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on subjects I mentioned? Oh yeah. Then the day was well spent, should you wish to read them again. A man at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. You might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Yay, boots! Boots. Oh. They're worse. If I knew that they were going to be worse, I would have opened it up for another job. Oh, Alizé. Alizé appears to be in desperate need of a study break. Friendzone. Are you talking about your Stola? Friendzoning me? Is that what you're talking about? Because your Stola is not my waifu, so it's okay. Ready for a tea break, Serenity? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. Yeah, I love how Alice is just like, hey, want to go for a tea break? I'm like, yes. I'll spend all of my time with you if I can. That's why I've decided to study. You know, the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables, and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Hey, Graha. He's ignoring me. Wait, what? Your efforts to gain Graha to use attention go unnoticed. He appears to be lost in his reading. Wow, that's rare. I can actually not distract him for once. Hope you found not of interest so far. I think Yoshola might be right about not getting our hopes up. Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh. Hunt for specimens. I'm actually go to, Etherite crystal. That one unlocked that. Who needs Yoshola when you can have Alizé though? Do my eyes deceive me, or are you Serenity Hime? That's right. That I am. Well, as I live and breathe, it is you. Ha! I knew I'll be the first to track you down. Who's the guild ship top hunter now, huh? Wait, you have heard of guild ship hunts, yes? They're not so different from the hunts you're familiar with in Eorzea, as I understand it. I'll wager they're rather more challenging, but a venture of your caliber will never turn down a challenge, would you? No, you will not. Pray speak with Nathorta at the pre-style to register your interest at the earliest convenience. Well, I have a date with Alizé, so... Oh wait, it's on my way to Alizé, so... Never mind. Never mind. Oh wait, what? No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go to Northota. We have the same hairstyle! I'm Northota. Have you come to place a bounty on an unruly beast? By the scholar, your serenity? I was half convinced I would set the others on an impossible task, asking them to find you. The Gleaner's Guild ship has begun posting hunt bills, you see, in the hopes of capable individuals who take up arms to lighten our ever-increasing load. Fortunately, capable individuals remain the sticking point. Few hailing from Fairpolis are willing to take up arms, let alone able to stand against more fearsome specimens. You, however, have the experience and grit that we need. When I heard that you arrived on our shores, it was music to my ears. You need to work for free, of course. We've done our research, and the rewards we offer are as fine as any you'll find abroad. The currency we employ is a relic of times when Gleaner was a great deal less frigative, so you may find it somewhat eccentric, but it was good as Gil here. Speaking of eccentric, it should be noted that the majority of our clients are scholars. You probably wouldn't heard of half of the creatures they send you after, but I find it's best not to worry about that overmuch. Slay beasts, collect samples, try not to think about the long-term effects of touching said samples, and get paid. Simple, no? That being said, I wouldn't dream of throwing you into the deep end just yet. Let's just have you start off with some junior marks so you can get your feet wet. Yay. Okay. At 83. But busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average city has to say about the telepathy. We might be able to learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alize is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Alize behind by entering a different area, putting too much distance between you, or by speaking with her and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Alize accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. What is that? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respect and request that you look somewhere else. You misunderstood, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the telepathy. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all that we hold dear, and... Wait, you're that House Levier girl, aren't you? And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are, giving the truth to that rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I have not to say to the likes of you. Well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect that an ounce of chivalry from one so enlightened. Come, Serenity. Wow. And just wow. Yes, I don't think I had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we're hoping you might share your thoughts on the telepathy and their and their unconsearchable plan. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Levier. My apologies, but I work the offices of the forum, and the word reached out. If the word reached Master Hunter, not Hunter Bertrand, that I was helping you. I see. We're sorry to have bothered you. Oh my god, I'm like tripping over words left and right and center. Welcome, madame. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alize I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dagon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, between lessons at the studio. It seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing you and Master Elfenod had set sail for Eorzea, and you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? It's complicated. I haven't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with their situation so quickly. Everyone has opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levier. No matter how discreet Master Fortran may have been, news of your family doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now, of all times? We have questions, and only Charlene has the answers. Tell me, Master Dagon, have you heard anything about the apocalypse called the Final Days? Oh, like, what? Like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And what's that you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunate, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. Maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlene, aren't you? That I am. Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server, with none the wiser. Just for preparing a few orders, strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might get the answers you're looking for. Not a bad idea. I hate to ask, but what do you think? I can do that. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. Tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelet is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a motique gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. I'm just gonna run over there. Is this the chatty group? Wait. She's sitting with a friend. Okay. No, this is the chatty group over here. Oh my teeth set. How lovely. Thank you. The Tilda for who? I'm sorry. I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you want to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or historic, then I'll be happy to talk your ear off. And then... shit, what does she wanted? Omelet. She wanted an omelet. Bye! Family 2468. Let's dig in. No time to waste. What? The Telephony? Ah, yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the final days. Same old scentless warmongering. Wonder what these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood. Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support their decision to remain neutral. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. Final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. Must be a busy time to be a gleaner. You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian. Priceless books, unusual life space, specimens, and so forth. So, named for these folks who trail after reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. By all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. If these telegraphy make good on their atrocious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities would be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbor, and you see what I mean. They're coating loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Now speak with Alize. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best sort of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for paying the part so well. Here, the cup of coffee I promised. Yay, I got coffee! But let's enjoy a drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. Poor Alize. Oh, shit, she's all the way over there. I'll kill for a voice-acted cutscene soon. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind, out of the sight. This is such a good...
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Why am I not holding the cup of coffee?
It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length.
Ah, 1 second. My dog needs out. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm back.
Perhaps it was. Father argued with grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
My poor Alize.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
I mean, it really does.
If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos.
A vast complex beneath the island. Sharlayan is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait, didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Can we go in there is the question. Oh. Time to put your water wings on. We're going for a swim. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's so many minions. I wish I could hide other people's minions. We should tell the others what we learned about the Gleaners. Go ahead to Noonyon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cups back. That is true. I can now run. Oh, that's right. Oh, this is the path. I wonder if these guys have anything different to say this time around. Is that coffee I smell? Did I miss the tea break? Where's Alize? I thought she was with you. My loyal assistant returns. Is there a lexicon on the first? There's a lexicon I need on. There's a lexicon on the first floor that I need you to. Ah, you found something, haven't you? Welcome back, Serenity. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned up some information on the Gleaners. Makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo, which certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Yostrola observed earlier, Numion's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Serenity and Alize learned at the last dance, we can reasonably sure that most Charlians know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but also somehow certain that destruction being perpetrated by the Tethfery is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by the duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to anonymously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it's a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service of the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be more receptive to our questions. Anything would be better than burying my head in another dusty book. I mean, what would we expect in there? Is this a dungeon? Oh, I hate to spoil the surprise. As for myself, there are more subjects I would like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to that each is returned to its proper place. That'll be a great help. Thank you, Raya. Let's head down the stairs over there. I'll show you where the entrance is. Thank you, Alize. I do not know where this entrance is. Ready? Labyrinthos is not far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Follow Alize and try not to fall behind. Off we go then. Alize sets off at a brisk walk. Oh, we can't follow. It's pleasant here amongst the trees, but we really should move along. Oh my god. Now we won't run. Now try to keep up. Oh. Okay. Keep to the path, straight ahead. We cross this bridge. up here. Oh no. The Rosa, not far now. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting this. Oh. No! You know what, if she goes too far ahead, I think it resets it. Oh, or not. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. Did you remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Oh my. Is this the right way? It seems like it. Oh, there's a chocobo porter here. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Ah, do not tell me. This is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Sorry, I cannot allow you to hire chocobo. Oh. Yeah. I was wondering if you could take me back to Eorzea. How did the Forum learn the final days? And exactly how much do they know? More to the point, what do they intend to do about it? Hopefully the answer to at least one of these questions lies below. I have not been to Labyrinthos in a long time. Even as a student, my visits were few and far between. You didn't take the wrong turn into the Rosia there, did you? I doubt the Forum would have taken kindly to barging into a private session. Oh my god, that would have been awkward. Welcome to the Hall of Artifice. Should you be looking to descend into the Labyrinthos, the lift here will take you there. We are all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone into the lift. Down we go. This is going to teleport me into the...
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Labyrinthos. Interesting.
Not what you expected.
I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Wow. I remember when we first saw these, we
But
thought this was the
I assure you that we are
moon.
beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
There's a Mare Vera. Oh my god.
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Everyone has grown so much since, you know, the beginning of this game.
Ugh.
Oh, are you okay, Krill?
Did you call to me just now?
I mean, I just asked if you're
Oh.
okay.
How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Oh, I like this music. Oh, this place is so cool. Not gonna lie. Excuse me, are you a gleaner? If you don't mind, I have some questions to ask. Oh, I thought that would, like, go into more. Fascinating. But could we go back to what you were saying earlier? I thought they would, like, give me more information. Oh, that's a button boy. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because if you don't have... Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm no mood for idle chatter. Oh, my colleagues are so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of mammoths running loose. The exchange of exhausted gleaners. Okay. Oh, there's a mender here. Awesome. Not that I really need one, but... Oh, JK, apparently I need one. That's my freaking bills. That's a junk monder. Let me think. The rose seeds should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snurpleberry seeds 1060, or were they 1061? It feels like it's stuff with monko grass. Why are loads to take out? Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes Corithian carrots for Gubanian carrots? What then? Large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. Okay. Most of those gathered here appear to be cleaners. Why don't you wander around and try making small talk? Okay, the one person. I think the only one I'm missing is... Oh wait, no, I'm missing Yoshtola and... I don't know where they are though. You wanna know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock of Labyrinthos, you know, sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before. They did just one a few summers ago even. Then, with no warning at all, this mess gets dropped in our laps. Orders from on high, damned if I know the reason. It could be that they're changing the layout, huh? Preparing for the next big I'm sorry. I just think it's funny, right? This piece of text just feels kind of like heh. It's like heh silly, like, you know. I'm gonna post it on my spoilers channel because it's making me giggle because, like, if you could think about it, it's just like, yeah, I swear to God, they just did one like a few summers ago. Like, why are we doing this again? This made me giggle. Then this Krill. You know what? They're probably scattered all over the place. Actually, you know what? No, yeah. This is, oh, Lord. There's 3 aetherites here. Holy crap. Have we ever had a place with 3 aetherites? Any luck, Serenity? What tales did the Gleaners have to tell? Taking stock. Large quantities. Exhausted. So this grand operation began without warning. And for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That would explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. You were right. The farm is definitely up to something. We're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. We would do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. For game Serenity, I have an idea. I love how I kneeled down. Didn't one of the Gleaners you questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps if he helped him capture such creatures, he may even be declined towards to be more friendly and enlightening conversation. I love how she just kneeled down to talk to Krill. In the meantime, I returned my charms upon this Gleaner here. We can compare notes after. Happy hunting. I feel like the tall characters should kneel down to Lalafels more. Cause I feel like that would be really cute. But also I feel like the Lord of Light isn't just a fucking massive douchebag. No, like it's like a spec thing I can see. You wish to help me find the marmots. I have nothing suitable to pay you for your services. Are you asking normal people to kneel? Well, not like bend down to be. You know how people bend down to kids to be eye level with them because it's less intimidating to children, but also like it shows that you have some sort of care. No. Am I the only person that doesn't quite get the Lalafels are evil joke? Because I don't see them as evil. Except for like that. Only the Udal ones have been like not even all the Udal ones. It's like there's like maybe 5 out of the billion Lalafels we met that were evil. What if you're offering out the goodness of your heart? Oh, welcome to the assistance. Also, bun boys. We get bun boys. The name is Envale, friend, specialist in the collection of live specimens. Grizzled mints, they call them. There be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in the sack. Gently, of course. I'll do my best. Where to begin, you wonder? Have you not seen any scampering around here? So you need to widen our search to the surrounding forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts out there. Don't hesitate to prey on you, on a marmot or you. Oh, okay. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Oh, for fuck's sake. I already tried to fly. Wait. Speaking of flying... Move to your collection. Collection. Oh. Oh, it's a skunk. Oh, the battle music is good. Chirp, squeak. Barely have you ready the sack when the grizzled mouse scampers out to underbush. Where the fuck did it go? That is a goddamn skunk. Oh, is it up there? It is up here. Oh, that's a lot of miles. That's so far away from here. Squeak. Squeak. Oh, no. There's a bear. I can. On the word of light, yet I can barely catch one skunk looking thing. This is embarrassing. Oh. Actually, I'm just gonna turn something off. Oh no. It sounds exactly the same. Chirp. Come on, capture it this time. Squeak, squeak. We're prepared for a speed this time. You succeed in closing the sack over your elusive curry. How did you fare? I tracked down 3 of the pack, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. Swarming rucksack. Ah, there's Amber out. Wait here a moment where I put our friends in a holding cage. Thankfully, the mammoths seemed to be unharmed. They held up well in the isolation, but it's much too soon to release them into the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now in perpetually. The same officials who had us working day and night of late, and are the honorable members of the Forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the Forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least, I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Serenity. Is this the cleaner you mentioned? The one who's looking for the lost marmots? Marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk, anyway? I am Krill, the students of Balchion. These others are my associates. You'd be told that Farm's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we made the decision to the Labyrinthos. We hope by seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls, other animals are captured and closures too empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? So we confirmed that the order from this suspicious operation did indeed come directly from the forum. However, the cleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I see that fits with everything we heard thus far. We also discovered that when the operation began, the forum contacted the cleaners' guild ship to put their people to this great work for 4 days after the Thorpley made their chilling declaration. Seasoned travelers kept oppressive news from every corner of the world. Out of necessity, this I'm inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives the distinct impression that the undertaking was sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive reconstructing of labyrinths and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making, but they were waiting for the right time to put it in effect. You know, that would make sense. And the Thorpley's correction was what set it all in motion. I can word. It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. In that case, how about we head to the Archean? From there, we can reach the lower... are you okay, Kyle? Kyle, what's wrong? I am fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache. That's all. Nothing will stop me from soldiering on. Let us be about it, then. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm very certain I remember the way to the Archean. We follow the path east, all through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse, or marmot, was it? Anyway, this is the trolls that you need to watch out for. Well, I'm gonna head off for the night because it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm playing this for like another 3 hours. How many hours have I been playing this damn game? Let me count. Twitch. Let me see. That is... Yeah, over, wait, 3, that is easily 3 right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours? Oh my god. 8, 9 hours. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna head off now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming at a more normal time that I normally stream at. Probably starting at 5 because I can't just constantly stream like this every day all the time with random times of when I stream. So tomorrow will be more at a more normal time. Probably 5 to 7. And yeah. That's about it. And then Sunday and Monday I'll be taking a day off from streaming this game, and then I'll continue probably more on the 7th, is it? The 7th? Oh my god, is that really... Yeah, I'll stream on on Saturday. Sunday and Monday I'll be taking a break from streaming. And then Tuesday we'll be back at Endwalker. So yeah. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Night night. I'm not gonna raid anyone tonight. I don't really feel like it. I already raided today, so I already like what, twice, three times? Oh my god. I already lost count how many times I streamed today. Well, I'm gonna head off. Good night. I hope everyone has a wonderful night or day or morning or whatever it is for you. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.